Just a minute, man. I'm adjusting my environment, okay? Are you able to see my screen? Okay. My voice is clear to you? So I think this was the construct with which we concluded, man. And I think I was making it very clear to you yesterday that this time, if any kind of AI and ML implementations failure takes place, it is only because of the resource non-availability, but not because of any other factors. Are you getting me? If suppose the super corporates in the world, they are not willing to invest in AI, they are not willing to invest in AI, let us say, then the reason will be you and I only, nobody else. Because you have computation power machines today, so under delivery cannot happen. You have all the languages and algorithms in availability along with tools also, and some frameworks and platforms of AI have been developed. Long back, platforms of AI were not there. Today you have platforms of AI like your chat GPT, DeepSeek, and newcomers like perplexity. These all people are coming into the picture, so even that is not a problem. The only problem will be the developers and resources not understanding the approach and the attitude they should build to develop AI projects. So suddenly, if anywhere the AI goes down, it should be taken as a blame on only the developers. And trust me, I'm telling you, senior developers, they will have a very tough time, man. Those days are gone where you can sit and do some management activities and just leave the company saying that you are a managerial person. No. Now it is very difficult for, because I'll be speaking with senior executives. They say like, sir, I've never been into programming for last 15 years. Now industry telling me to learn programming techniques now suddenly is really a problem. No, nothing. What we need, we take it from So get ready. Now, where exactly AI influence? This is one of the very, very fundamental question I always get from the beginners or people who are part of the construct of the AI. They'll ask me, where exactly my AI is influencing? The list is vast, but I'm only speaking on certain areas which are happening in and around you. Maybe some things you couldn't have seen. The first area where it is highly influencing is healthcare, man. You may not believe me. There is a resolution. If you're a student of my classes, long back in C itself, I used to tell my students, healthcare is really thinking in such a way that 0% open surgeries should be there in the near world. Means without cutting your body, we should complete the surgery. Now that was one criteria, man. Now you can think we don't have 0% say like non-invasive surgeries. But don't you think that we have some concept called as laparoscopic surgery, which technically doesn't goes for high level incision? Yes or no? Even the cardiology operations nowadays are done with very least cut on your body. Open heart surgeries are done with least cut. In that way, they want to do everything as a keyhole. These kind of surgeries are called as keyhole surgeries, where keyhole surgery means technically you'll have the least opening of your body and they will do it. But they want to reduce this also to a very, very least level, such that the patients cannot feel the pain of the major part of the wound that is cut on the body. So AI will revolutionize healthcare, providing solutions that enhance diagnosis. The best example I'll tell you, man. Long back, if you take a blood test, man, how much time it used to take? How much time it used to take, man? Minimum, I can say 12 hours you have to wait. Okay, 12 hours, 24 hours is there, but let us average it and take 12 hours. So in the morning, if you give somewhere in the 6 o'clock, if you give, you should go and take your reports by evening 6 o'clock. Am I correct? Today, if you go to any corporate hospitals, one major number of blood test results are given in 1 to 2 hours. Yes or no? Means long back you take your diagnosis when you go to your doctor one day and he will write some pathological test for you. You should give all the tests and then you should have a revisit to the doctor the next day once again. Am I correct? Okay. But imagine you're a very critical patient, man. Can you expect a revisit once again, going to your home and coming back? So, such patients, what they used to do? They used to get admitted for one day. Yes or no? One day admission. You don't have any treatment. Only for the sake of waiting for your particular diagnosis reports, you should be given a ward, you should given a bed. And don't you think that the cost of the basic process has increased? And who got benefited? Insurance companies got benefited, because insurance company has a clause that if 24 hours if you are admitted, then they will give you insurance. Yes or no? But giving insurance is not a problem. But don't you think that your premium will increase next time? You will lose the non-utilization bonus. Am I correct? Even if he's releasing 10 rupees also, that bonus will be lost. But today, you can go have the required test. At least the basic test can be given within 1 hour or 2 hours, and you can visit your doctor, complete your diagnosis and your requirement of the prescription what he gives you, take your medicines and come back. The other tests that are expected to be re-diagnosed, next day somebody can collect, or today I think you can get your test results in your WhatsApp. You can contact your doctor on telemedicine concept. He will see your particular reports that are there in your WhatsApp, and he will just try to suggest the medicines what you should take. And auto prescription systems are there, where within the WhatsApp your medicines will be given, dosage will be given. You can directly contact one of the nearest pharmacy store without physically visiting. Door delivery of the medicines is also there. Am I correct? All this is AI, man. Don't think that this is not AI. Manual intervention is there, but your physical movement has reduced or not? At least 70 percentage of the work your machine is doing or not? So AI doesn't mean that suddenly one robot will come and it will do all the job for you. That is what people are misunderstanding. Am I clear? You just take the COVID scenario, man. I hope your generation has encountered definitely the COVID situations. Now, when first time COVID came, to get the result of the test of whether you have COVID or not, it was taking how much time, man? 1 week. 1 week. Nagraj, 24 hours was later on. Initial days when it came, it was taking 1 week because there was no such kind of labs that can test COVID. The results have to go to Mumbai, and from the Mumbai virology lab is there, big lab is there. From that particular lab, Pune, sorry, not Mumbai, Pune, and from there you should get the result. And because of the population what we have, technically imagine the load on that lab. Then later on, government, after I think 1 or 2 months, it started establishing these labs in different parts of India. And by this time, psychologically, I can say 30% people died thinking that they have COVID because families have rejected them. They were kept in isolation centers. Because of that isolation, psychologically, they dropped and they lost their lives. Later on now, when I think after COVID has been relaxed slowly and people started traveling once again from one country to another country, I think in airports they have kept some rapid test yes or no. If you are not identified for COVID certificate, you can go take your test and within half an hour or 1 hour they started giving the result. Now, if you go to any kind of medical store, your COVID antigen test kit is there. Kit is available directly. You can take that kit and you can test it yourself. How much of say like advancement in diagnosis, man? That kit what is generated, that kit that is designed is one AI, man, is one AI. See, machine learning and deep learning, people are looking into AI means making any machine do that particular part of the work what a human being can do. Decision is taken here, but prediction is not there. Am I clear? Your treatments became AI based. Patient care became AI based. If you go to the corporate hospitals today, man, don't you think that the patient, once he is on the bed, is connected with all the machines that are in and around him? The machine will monitor your oxygen levels, your sodium levels, your heartbeat, your BP, your sugar levels, your breathing, everything your machines are monitoring. Do you think that continuously your nurses or your compounders are sitting around you and pushing the thermometer and all these things in your body? No. And there are such kind of corporate hospitals we don't have in India. In Singapore and US and UK, the hospital has a central dashboard system for very critical patients. On that dashboard, their parameters will be continuously displayed and monitoring rooms are there. Whenever a particular situation goes out of the control for any particular patient, well in advance an alarm is raised. The corresponding doctor is automatically sent with a message or a call and critical care will automatically attended. Forbidden to God, it should not come to anybody. But today, such kind of care is there. AI is revolutionizing. It is accepted. You go and talk to one of the best doctors who are there, surgeons who are there in the markets, when they will tell you around, if not exactly 60%, 40 to 60% of their surgery procedures have become easier for them by the help of this AI with central control stations, monitoring stations, and robotic hands. You go and talk to them, they'll tell you. We are not replacing the doctor, but definitely doctors' procedures have become easier. Healthcare is highly ready to invest money in AI, ML, and deep learning. But can you expect these large scale healthcare providers in the world to go on investing money when you are giving under delivery because of your inability of coding? No. See, a software company is there which wants to get into AI, man. They have found a vendor. They have basically found one venture capitalist who is ready to invest something like suppose 10 lakh billion dollars, and developers are not giving that expected performance and delivery, software companies, will they take the risk of losing that particular funding man? No. So what they will do? They'll be very, very strict, and they will immediately remove the people who cannot work, searching for people who can work. That's all. No more empathy in software industry, man. Remember that. No more empathy. Why? Because investments are in billions and billions of dollars. The investments are ready to flow. The world is very rich today. Understand. Therefore, get ready. Integration of AI technologies improves efficiency, accuracy, and personalization of medical services. I hope you agree with me. If you take diagnosis, AI powered tools like image recognition softwares can analyze medical images like X-rays, MRIs, and CT scans with remarkable accuracy. Previously, you just go back by 5 years, man. Let us come with history. Some 20 years back, if you take an X-ray, what was the time the X-ray was taken to be given to you? 24 hours, man. I remember in my childhood, it's 24 hours, one day. If you are an admitted patient, if it is within the hospital, at least it used to take 5 to 6 hours. Because there was a film you have to clean, so many things used to be there. I don't know, your generation knows about something called as dark room. Because today, you just take your mobile phone and click and you'll see the photograph digitalized. But those days where film was there, we used to have one room, a dark room. I don't want to get into that. If you want, you can check in your say like internet and you can read that. Then technically, I think in the last 5 years, if you take your X-ray, now your X-ray is given in less than 20 minutes. 20 minutes. If it is very urgent, it can be given in just 5 minutes also. See the amount of time we have saved in the process of AI. And now you are having such kind of X-ray machines. They not only take the X-ray, the image will be immediately processed, sent to the deep learning unit that is there. Technically, it will analyze your particular X-ray, gives the standardized points that will help the radiologist to mark that X-ray. Radiologist to see the X-ray and mark, it will take some time. That 20 minutes is for that. Actually, X-ray will not take 20 minutes, but now it is so simple. You took the X-ray, you have a printer. Directly, you have an X-ray printer. Press a button, the X-ray will come out. But radiologist will take some time to understand the points in that X-ray and prepare a report. Radiology person, that doctor's report has to be prepared, and then your actual surgeon will check. Now the situation is so well, the machines are there from Siemens, Motorola, Panasonic, Philips, that technically the software itself will identify the differences with remarkable accuracy, and it prepares a report. Radiology report is also prepared by that machine itself. The radiologist only looks into those points, makes a cross reference and makes a signature, and the doctor takes it. By the time you go to your doctor's chamber, if they're having digitalized radiology information system, if RIS is there, the surgeon will get the digital image of your X-ray directly on the screen with those points what the radiologist is expecting to tell. By the time you enter into your room, once again, the doctor will be ready to understand what's the problem and tell you the treatment procedure. The only thing is, machine learning is happening, deep learning is happening, man. But in healthcare, can we take any kind of risk of accuracy? No. So great lot of validations are there. Means compliances. We call them as compliances. So great lot of compliances have to be met. Governance is there. Now that is another part. That is another part. But if we can see, I took the governance and validations and compliances, we can achieve the results, let us say. Now, if not today, after 10 years, definitely you'll get a machine that is 100% accurate. Am I correct? Even if 70% of the doctor's work is reduced, don't you think that the healthcare industry is happy? Why? A doctor seeing 5 patients a day, it can increase to 500 patients. Money, man, everything is money. That's all. The turnovers will increase. Machine learning algorithms identify patterns that help detect diseases like cancer, heart conditions, and neurological disorders earlier and more reliability than traditional methods. Recent articles, what I've read, they are saying that by next 4 or 5 years, man, we can detect cancer mostly in advance by 20 to 30 years itself. If the gene analysis and gene research centers increase, trust me, they will tell you the baby, the moment it is born, they can identify whether any particular cells in the baby are prone to cancer in next 30, 40 years. You push your lifestyle of your food and your activities, what you do every day on an app, it will tell you whether you are prone to be cancerous or not in next 5 to 6 years. And already researches are taking place. Rather than curing cancer with the medicine, cancer is nothing but what, man? One of your cell in your body is behaving in a different way than the natural style in which it should behave. Yes or no? Means you can simply say that bigda hua bacha. It is as simple as a child who got deviated from the actual state of the family rules. Am I correct? Now, why can't we make those cells come back to the natural state? One cell will go like that and goes on increasing those cells. Now, why can't we make those cells to once again come back to the natural state? They are now checking, can we reverse? Experiments are taking place. Good results are coming out. Means we can expect a world where we can have 0% cancer, definitely because of this AI, ML, and deep learning. But whose contribution is essential here? Tell me, whose contribution? Doctors? Hello? No, developers, okay? Developers, people like you. If you people are not getting prepared for such kind of projects, man, you are doing the greatest sin in the world where you can protect the world and you're not getting ready for protecting. AI engineers, AI engineers. Think you want to become an end user of AI or AI developer. Think. Personalized medicines. Once upon a time, today this debate is always there. When if you talk to any of your friend in B pharmacy or M pharmacy, will tell you, why is it we are giving the same medicine for the same problem for all the human beings in the world in any region? Because we people are different by ethnicity. Yes or no? Is the DNA of all the people is same? No. If your DNA is not same, means your gene activity is also not same. Gene is same, but gene activity is not same. Everybody will have the color gene. Am I correct? Everybody, human being, will have a color gene, which decides your body color. Am I correct? But is the color of all the human beings is same? No. Color gene is there, but the activity of the color gene is not same. Am I correct? Then how that the same chemical works in the same way with all the human beings in the world? So there are many number of cases which are proving that researching a medicine in the lab and taking it in generalized state to everybody is wrong. Personalized medicines. Already many companies are doing researches where food will be manufactured in near future as per the state of your DNA. Just imagine. It will be costly, no doubt. Means if you go to any particular food store in the coming years, technically you will take your gene report or DNA report and it is cross-analyzed and the food will be customized and personalized according to you and it will give you. Is not there's a great amount of demand that is in the market today with a very heavy lot of dietitians coming into the markets? Hello. When you go to a dietitian, is he not trying to tell you personalized diet? Now, this process will become AI ML in future. Either you prepare it. Now you are so lazy that after personalized diet is given, you are unable to prepare it. I personally know some number of dietitians in Hyderabad. If you take a subscription with them, they not only try to tell you the personalized diet, 3 times a day, they will supply that particular diet onto your table. Personally, I know many number of software engineers who spend around 40% of their actual income on this personalized diet. Take the richer people now. And one very interesting thing I'll tell you. Now you're a businessman. Can you be in one single placement? In the city, you could be roaming anywhere, yes or no? Exactly at that time of your lunch, where you are, they will track you. And they are your subscripted diet will be given to you at that particular table just with a one call. They'll contact you 1 hour before, and exactly by that time they will deliver there. How much service has increased? Now, this personalized service is happening only because of the AI. We are thinking that AI projects means banking, this. Beyond that, you think, man. From the class, we cannot do such kind of beyond the thought process job examples. But your example, once you have learned, you can take that particular code and apply that anywhere the rule of the requirement of that algorithm arises. How many times you're getting ready to prepare like that? So, what is your actual AI career? It all depends on the kind of company you are adapted with and their kind of vision, their projects, their level of research, what they're trying to do. Don't expect that it will be stereotypic coding for everybody. Are you getting me? That's what I'm saying. It's a mindset. For getting into these projects, we need mindset or we need intelligence in programming, man. Mindset, attitude. 90% people who learn AI in the market, they come with only programming ability and they say that I can program. If you're programming what I need, man, you don't understand my idea. So AI driven analytics can process patient data to recommend personalized treatment plans. AI can analyze genetic information, health records, and even lifestyle factors and enable precision medicine that targets specific needs of each individual. This is what is happening in very long-standing diseases like cancer, Alzheimer's, leukemia, especially leukemia, and cervical cancer and prostate cancer in the criteria and composition of women and men, HIV, AIDS. These are areas they are seriously looking into because every human being's immunity condition is not same. AI enhances treatment efficiency and also minimizes side effects. How I can give you a medicine that can give least side effect. In biochemistry world, a great lot of researches are taking place because all your pharma industry works on what? Biochemistry and chemical engineering. Yes or no? Where you are trying to control your body structure only by the chemicals. But once a chemical goes into your body, the first organ that gets affected is what? Liver. You want to check these side effects are minimized, reduced. AI beyond our thought process. I'm only introducing these areas to motivate you how you should think if you want to become an AI engineer. Trust me. As I already said, robotic surgeries, almost all less invasive or no invasive procedures they want to do in near future, man. Recently, I've been reading one article in Medical Sciences which was saying that actually brain aneurysm is one of the concept where the capillaries in your brain they blast, and because of that, brain hemorrhage generally gets created, and technically there are many other side effects that will happen. The patients can even lose their life. But that aneurysm never starts in one day. In the deeper side of the brain, you just imagine, can we really open up and see what's happening within the brain, man? Where the problem is there? So many layers are there. Within the layers, it's very difficult to find where the problem is. Brain tumors, how you can know in which layer, in which corner it is there? Now they are going for such kind of CT scans and MRIs where they can recognize the location of the brain tumor even in the deepest levels when it is in the minute state and it may explode. And they're checking like whether we can directly operate and remove it without going for any kind of invasive surgeries. So what is the motivating factor? If you are interested, long back nothing was there. When today you just get into your YouTube and just scroll out and search robotic operational procedures. You get so many number of videos what the doctors and surgeons are doing in their operation theaters, which are live available today. Your generation is really lucky to get motivated with that. Then you're not a doctor. Maybe your family members will say, what you are seeing these videos, what you no, you will at least understand how your AI is making those doctors to do those things in a best way. Surgeons can leverage AI assisted robotic systems to perform delicate surgeries. You watch carefully, they have console and they have some auto interpretation system that will be telling the doctor what he should do next. The next part of the procedure, it will be instructing. The doctor is listening or not, the secondary criteria. But at least, don't you think that the companies are trying to check? Means this will give you the output, please do this step. And if the doctor is following that, don't you think that the machine will take the log? Yes, this step was followed by the doctor. And that log report, can it help me to develop something better, intelligent in the next version of my machine? The surgeon should take which particular device, which particular tool into his hand. Suggestive operational procedures are there today. If the doctor is not putting that particular tool to the proper precision, it tells you, improving patient outcomes, reducing recovery times, especially your body is not cut and say like operation was completed successfully internally. Don't you think that the least wound you are getting healed very fast and you're coming out? The best example I'll give you, man, you could be having a parents who could have gone for say like eye surgeries, man. You just go back and check the history. When long back, if cataract, I'm talking only cataract, when if a cataract surgery was done, the patient has to be in the hospital for, definitely for minimum 7 to 10 days. And post-operative, he should have more than 6 to 8 visits weekly once. In that way, 6 to 8 visits means you can just imagine. Today, if any cataract surgeries or eye surgeries are done, the patient is discharged when? Do you find any eye hospital where surgeries are done having inpatient wardsmen? Do you have? No. Immediately the same day. After the surgery is completed, maximum 1.5 hours or 2 hours till that local anesthesia effect comes down, you should keep the patient there. The doctor comes out of the theater and signs off some precautions, medicines, how you should take, and then you can just leave on the same day. Is it not improving the patient's outcome and reducing recovery times? Here, do you think that doctor is really getting that whole advantagement? No, AI, you people are designing such systems where the doctors are able to increase their ability. AI systems allow remote surgeries where specialists can operate on patients from different parts of the world. Why the whole world is waiting for 5G? A common man is waiting for 5G for which purpose, man? I think 5G mobile phones are already there with 5G SIM cards, but I don't know, I am really confused whether the mobile operator is giving really 5G or not. But people are much interested in the common man, more interest is in 5G is what? Downloading the videos, making the reels, and seeing the things much faster, and definitely becoming a nuisance and killing his life and career. 80% people. But medical industry is eagerly waiting for real 5G. Why? If 5G mobile networks come into the picture and if the communication systems are improved to 5G, means your towers should have that ability to transmit the 5G. If that is happening, remote surgeries will come. Means you don't need doctors to physically move from one place to another place who are the best surgeons. The doctor will be in the same hospital where the robotic surgery equipment with 5G interconnected state is there. The patient will be on the operation theater table in some other country. The doctor looking into the AI image of the patient in his console, he will start operating here and the robotic arms will be operating on the patient in the remote place directly. Today, you may not believe me, talk to any of your friends who are in the surgery side on the top level. Long back, they used to attend these seminars and select workshops to learn new surgery procedures, where one of the doctor who invented, he will conduct a workshop and select a seminar, and they used to physically go and attend and they used to learn. Today, webinars, physical workshops are reducing. The doctors can directly register for these webinars sitting in their hospitals, in their place with large screens. This is totally broadcasted. The surgeon will be operating in the operation theater, and then through the console it is broadcasted and they will learn the surgery process. Are we not preparing more best doctors in the world very quickly now? Understand. If the senior surgeon is technically trying to do this operation again, and again, every operational procedure is depending upon some information. Do you agree with me? And imagine those machines are capturing that particular information and the procedure regularly. Putting it into machine learning and deep learning, can't I design one particular machine that can be simulation of this doctor in future? Hello. Sir, what the doctor will get? Royalty, man. The companies like Siemens and Motorola will have a contract with the doctor and they'll say, whenever our machine is performing one surgery, from that particular surgery that is conducted, because this is your brainchild of intelligence, what we have kept in this particular machine, we will be monitoring all the select operations throughout the world, and you will be given 10% of the actual royalty of the surgery money. Okay, whatever is taken from the patient, from the 10% or 20% royalty will be given to you. Is not the doctor is getting passive income for his intelligence, what he has really embedded into that particular machine? And don't you think that this doctor who is becoming senior is getting encouragement to do more better research for more better operational procedures? So many advantages are there. But to do all these things, you just imagine how much amount of man force is essential, man. Are seriously all software engineers throughout the world, you take all the software engineers who are having more than 5 to 10 years of experience, they are ready to do this kind of programming immediately? Not even by 2%. Not even by 2%. Even if the people are learning AI, are they having a vision and they are having a mindset that this is the kind of world they should enter after learning all the algorithms and give the solutions? Less than 1%. Therefore, you do what in AI only time tells you, man. I will teach you algorithms, I'll teach you how you should think in mathematics, how the numericals are to be taken into your programming, and how you should do so many things. But finally, you should keep your mindset. You should keep your mindset. Can we have an end of these particular points anywhere in healthcare, man? Only on this, don't you think that we can have a specialized AI course? In this, once again, as a subdomain, if you take, don't you think that only diagnostics, AI in diagnostics in healthcare can become one individual course? Yes or no? And imagine in 45 days or 60 days, students tell that complete the total AI, ML, and deep learning. Who is doing mistake? Understand, when institutions are not doing mistakes, students are doing the mistakes. Professionals, especially senior executives, they are doing the mistake. They are thinking that if I throw the money, I can learn AI. You can learn AI or not, I don't know. Developing the mindset is never possible if you're not in the correct place with a perspective of what AI really reflects. If that faculty is not driving that instinct, you will find the failure later on. You come to Amirpet, man, I'll show you on an average monthly, they throw minimum 50,000 students saying that they have completed AI. Pathetic state. And we blame industries when they remove the jobs. No, to do these things, at least the seriousness is essential. I'm stressing on these points. Don't think that I'm exaggerating. I'm stressing because AI is a hype if you don't understand these things and seriousness of where it should be applied. I hope you agree with my words. Everybody, or I'm wrong in my perspectives, man? Keep that in your mind. I do not want to overload you. Only on this, you just sit today, close your eyes, and think how much AI can really make changes in healthcare, and how much money is there in this, and how much you are ready for getting into such kind of projects. If your luck favors, you apply and you get in. Domain knowledge, you don't worry, because you have subject matter experts, you have data scientists, chief information officers. They'll give you information whatever you need. You need to have the ability of putting the things in proper place, apply the algorithm, make them see the result by accuracy. That's it. Okay. Don't get worried now. So, shall I need to become a doctor or anything? Just don't worry. But mindset, you develop it. Your end user client speaks to you, understand the problem, understand the data, put it into proper order, set it into the data sets, apply the algorithm, put the process, say that the patterns are getting ready and the accuracy percentage is shown to the end user, who is nothing but your end client. Later on, he will think how he will push that algorithm into his machine, and how that IoT will be developed, how the data engineering platforms will be created where huge data can be recognized and everything. You just don't worry about that. Okay? Clear? That is one domain, man. I'm not overloading you today. Tomorrow I'll take one more domain. Just 4 domains I'll speak with you, man. Okay? After that, you'll understand. Your attitude mostly should change definitely. The way you should start thinking to really become an AI engineer. Tomorrow I'll take AI in finance, how it will influence. Okay? Don't you think that financial markets are another things that are very serious in making the things better today? Because the lifestyle of the human being economically will be better only if AI enters into finance sector. Absolutely, Ranbir, you're true. Not 70%, Ranbir, it is 90%. Companies are also doing a great drama that they are doing AI projects where the company doesn't know what exactly is the way they should go through the project. They don't know the starting point of it. It's true. They are having money, they are the thing of putting in. Trust me, no companies can fool AI in the commercial side. Scientific side, 100% you cannot prove. You cannot basically fool the scientific projects. In commercial side, the customer is understanding now that using this AI, this and that, the software companies are trying to make money out of it. That's what is the problem. Pinto Singh, data science is the highest level in the construct of AI, ML, and DL. Okay, after you prove yourself as an AI engineer, then getting into ML and then DL for few number of years, you'll think of becoming data science. Do you hear data science in the market today as much as you have been hearing data science 5 years back? No. Why? People thought that if I do data science and I become a data scientist, I'm an AI. All data science people who have learned data science and they are a big failure who did not understand AI, ML, and DL. So don't get confused, okay? Don't invest your money in data science at any point of time now itself because you will be lost with your money because data science is not AI. AI, ML, and DL can make you become a data scientist. But all data scientists are not AI, ML, and DL engineers, okay? That's end point of your career. Means if you start from now, down the line, you should keep a target. Within 5 years or 6 years, working in AI, ML, and DL, I have to be in data science. Okay. Companies have done all dramas, man. They said these are data scientists in my company. After getting into the client platform, the senior executives, they technically did not even understand the problem statement. Trust me, I'm not so like disrespecting them, but it has happened. And then they started keeping quiet. Thank you, gentlemen. Once again, with you tomorrow to understand where AI influences and that domain. I'll speak few statements and few points in finance. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself. Have a great day.